Howdy guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to something a little bit different today. So we get asked all the time, what are the top 10 pubs you've been to? And honestly, I couldn't tell you because we've been to so many amazing places now that it would be unfair to just pick 10 and say these are the best 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little mini series. So probably one video or so every couple of weeks, maybe once a week, depending on how we get on. And I'm going to take you through 10 pubs that you should visit. 10 pubs that you must visit. Let's call it that, shall we? So I'm going to give you a reason as to why I think you should visit these pubs, but they're all going to be different. So it could be a food pub, it could be a fantastic little micro pub, it could be somewhere that's got great beers, it could be something just historic or something quirky. But every pub that I'm going to put into this series has got something going for it that I think is unique or stand out, and is definitely somewhere I would recommend people to go and see. So welcome to Pub Q HQ. As you can see, my collection of Jack Daniels behind is ever growing. So if anybody's ever got any bottles of Jack Daniels they don't want, send them to this guy, because I will make massively great use of them and stand them on a shelf to sit in the backdrop. But you know, anyway, without too much further ado, let's crack on. Pub number one I'm going to take you around is the Dolphin in Derby. It's Derby's oldest pub, and it is an absolute beauty. So went in April this year. I've been many times before, but this particular video was filmed in April this year. Have a look for yourself, see what you think. The Dolphin in Derby is pub number one. Well, you know what, when in Rome, I'm not in Rome by the way, I'm in Derby, but when in Derby, have a little business meeting with people, get a little feel for things that we're going to do. But we've stopped for a quick drink in the Dolphin. Dolphin is Derby's oldest pub, and the Dolphin is beautiful. And if you've never seen it, while I'm here, I thought it would be remiss of me not to do you a proper little video of the old Dolphin Inn, to give it its real name, or full name. Circa 1530 AD. Now this is one of those pubs, much like the Yale trip to Jerusalem in Nottingham, where it's just magnificent. Think of the people that have walked across this this old stone floor, which is very sort of worn in for an old stone floor, as you would expect. And well, you can kind of see why it's so beautiful. There's a little snug room in there with one little bar. Come down, obviously outhouse style toilets they would have been years ago. Great little concrete garden on the back of the Dolphin, and we'll wander round this way. This is the Backa Bar room. So a little bell, if you want to get attention down here, you can ring the bell for service. But it's such a lovely feeling. Like, I mean, every other time I've been in here, I think, and done a video, it's been absolutely packed. And it is, I'm doing this on a Wednesday night, so it's nice to sort of just be able to show you some of the features of how gorgeous this place is. So that is the back bar of it. And I said there is a little snug room, which is from where we are here on the bar now. The snug room is just here, just to the left, so behind this little bit here. And it's very similar to this, but a bit smaller. Oh. And then we come out of here and go in this way. You come into the main bar. The main bar room. There's the snug room is through that little back bit. It's just a stunningly beautiful little pub, isn't it? Stunningly beautiful little pub. So much history and stuff. The floors, everything about it. And for those of you that are well into the old Trooper, they have that on here, as well as other bits. But yeah, that's the snug room just behind there. But it is a super little pub. So if you've never been, come and check it out. 1530, Derby's oldest pub. Honestly, what an absolute beauty the Dolphin is. I absolutely love that pub. To be honest, I said as a drinking city, I really do like Derby. Now, don't shoot me as a Forest fan for saying that, but as a place to drink, Derby is absolutely magnificent, and I won't hear anything against it, so don't even try. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that one. Right, pub number two I'm going to take you around takes us over to the West Midlands and over to Birmingham, and this place is spectacular. It's called Bacchus. I'm not going to say too much more. I think you're going to see exactly why I'm recommending this one. Pub number two, Bacchus. Right, sometimes I like to take it to real like secret or hidden type places. I wouldn't say this is secret or hidden, but it's definitely worth seeking out. It's in a little arcade, so we walk 2 minutes around the corner, left, come into the arcade, and then It is called a Backa Bar. I mean, he's obviously well impressed by this already. But yeah, I've been in here before and it was pretty spectacular. Anyway, this is stop number 3 of our day, and apparently it's just had a refurb and reopened today. Stop number 3, Backa Bar. Just going to film the way. Let's just look how impressive it is. Even from out here, the place just, yeah, I might struggle. So, but this place is pretty incredible.
Yes, Dale.
It is just one of those sort of places that, impressed?
I want to live here.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? What a beautiful space. What a beautiful space this is. Gothic, cages. I mean, if you didn't know any better, you might think it was some strange kind of underground swingers club. I said what I said. Not that I've been to any strange underground swinging clubs. I hope my wife doesn't watch this video. It's not, she doesn't watch any of my videos. So. But yeah, look how beautiful as a place this truly is. Pretty damn amazing.
It's massive as well.
It's huge, yeah. It's a really big place. Good choices. Good choices of stuff. On the taps, loads of real ales and things as well. But yeah, look. So this is Backa Bar in Birmingham. An absolutely phenomenal place. And Mark is very, very impressed. What did I tell you, huh? No explanation needed as to why that one is included. Honestly, that is just breathtakingly beautiful and somewhere you should definitely go to visit. So it's very well hidden, but do go and find it because you will not be disappointed. It's so impressive when you're inside. Pub number 3, I'm going to go to Nottinghamshire and we're going to go to the little village of Bagthorpe. Now this one's a foodie video. This serves up one of the greatest Sunday lunches I have found anywhere we've been. This is the Shepherd's Rest in Bagthorpe, and I think, once again, I think you're going to like this one. Howdy guys, right, we've got a Sunday to ourselves pretty much, so we get out and make you some videos, show you some cool places to go. We started in North Nottinghamshire, in a little village called Bagthorpe, just down the road from Syston, off junction 28 of the M1, I'm pretty sure it's 28, 27, oh it's 27, you have to look it up. But we started at the Shepherd's Rest Bagthorpe. This is a little beauty of a pub. And look at this beer garden. I mean, it's nice today, the sun is shining. And that is what we needed, isn't it? Sun to be shining, beer gardens like this packed, great place to bring the kids. They do a carvery that we're gonna go and have a look at in a minute. Loads more beer garden up there, run by lovely people. He recently reopened, having had a bit of trouble over the years, like closing down, not finding the right people to run it. Took their real ales out at one point, but they put the real ales back in here now. Really building something special. Let's show you the food. It's dog friendly and stuff up here as well. We'll show you the food they've got on offer. It does look and smell phenomenal. And then you can make your own mind up. Honestly, I think this is going to be banging. So let's go and see. Before we go any further, let's show you around the pub. Because it is a pretty special little place. It is a fantastic. You've obviously got the. We'll go over there in a minute and show you the food and the carvery stuff. It's all uneven floors, all wonky looking. It's just a great little place. But you can wander all the way around the bar and come back round into the back bit of the pub. Dartboard, they do a dance night here on a Tuesday and stuff now. They've got more of the garden space at that side as well. But look how beautiful this is. As a pub, it is just an absolute little beauty of a place. They always have a couple of ales and stuff on these days now, which is nice to see that the ales have been put back in, because that's what you should be having in a village pub like that, shouldn't you? So yeah, it's a stunning little pub. Let's go and have a look at that food. We're gonna get some of this in really quick for you in a video. So 16 quid. You can have all these. So this is what's on offer in the carveries. You've got turkey, rare beef, medium beef, well done beef, pork with crackling, gammon. Looks amazing. Smells even better. Fantastic looking spread. Honestly, I mean, this is, I say to you all the time though about going to like Toby Carveries and things like that, like just don't do it. Come and have an independent pub carve, because look at the quality of this, at the absolute quality of the meats and bits on here. So however you like your beef, whether you like it's a rare, well done, however you want it, they've got you covered here. That's what you can have. Come and do it. It is so much better than going to one of those chain carveries come to somewhere like this and enjoy this better quality, and you'll just have a better experience. This is amazing, lovely little place. I'll show you around in a minute as well. We're going to watch the chef at work. Look at this. Look at the quality of some of that in there. Look at that. That looks absolutely phenomenal. Chef, that is making my mouth water. Look at that. Look how good that is. Honestly, my mouth is watering. So this is what we've got come to the table. It's a sharer. So 2 Yorkshire pudding wraps, roast potatoes, gravy, £16 all in. So it's a sharing board, 16 quid. Look how beautiful this is. Look at that. Look at that in there. The potatoes look amazing, they smell amazing, the gravy looks and smells amazing, the whole thing looks brilliant. So that is only going to set you back £16 English for 2 of you to share. That's pretty special, isn't it? Let's get our lips around this. The meat quality and stuff in here. I'm gonna have to, it's a shame I'm going to have to take it apart to show you, but look at the meat quality of this in there. There's pork in there, there's beef in there, there's probably turkey hidden in there somewhere. But that is pretty special. That meat is absolutely phenomenal, absolutely amazing, guys. Honestly, this is such a sort of hidden gem in North Nottinghamshire. This, where you need to come and have a look. Even the potatoes, look, they're fluffy and crispy, and just absolutely perfectly cooked. This gravy as well is absolutely fantastic. This is quality, this mate, absolute quality. It's when you unfold it, you take the meat out. Even this is the gammon. Look at the glisten on that gammon. Absolutely wonderful. The whole thing is absolutely top notch for the price as well. So 8 quid for a single one of these, 16 quid for the 2. It's an absolute bargain, a steal. So honestly, what can we say about that? It was absolutely brilliant. So in the Yorkshire pudding wrap, so it's turkey, gammon, beef, and pork all in there, cauliflower cheese, carrots. Absolutely brilliant. It's one of the best Yorkshire pudding wrap things I've ever tried. That gravy, the potatoes, everything about it is top notch. And yeah, at that price, I mean, the carvery itself, the plate of carvery, 16 quid for the carvery. Still, honestly, the quality of those meats, the quality of the ingredients and everything that goes into that, you'll find it's good value. But yeah, look this one up, honestly, son, when we got here. But it is, Bagthorpe is the village, and it's an absolutely beautiful little pub by lovely people. Come and see it yourselves. What did I tell you? How impressive did they look? Believe me, they tasted even better than they looked. But let's stay in Nottinghamshire. Let's go to Nottingham train station. And I said I was going to show you quirky things as well, didn't I? This one I absolutely love. This is Brew Tavern. And if you ever find yourself at a loose end around Nottingham station, this is where you should definitely be heading. If you ever travel into Nottingham by train, and you've got a little time to kill, there is a wonderful, wonderful little place I can show. So on the side of Nottingham station, Nottingham train station, obviously come out of there. You come out for the trains come, and you turn to your right and walk down out of this exit. You will find this amazing little micro pub called Brew Tavern on the corner of the station. And it is a fantastic little micro pub, let me tell you. Same guys that run Brew Tavern in town. And they have a beer list that will keep you happy until your train leaves, believe me. So much so that when I came in, I spotted Slushosaurus by Neon Raptor, local heroes, Neon Raptor that is, and just went in with that, and didn't even notice round the corner that there is this phenomenal yonder honeycomb double berry ripple ice cream sour. So I've obviously had to get a half of that while I'm here. This is a wicked place, and they've got the little shop in town that sells an absolute plethora of wonderful beers and things like that. They're great guys that run it. It is a lovely, lovely little place. So yeah, if you've ever got time to kill, Nottingham Station, and you don't know where to go, trust me, come here. Now, every now and again, we do go to a place that I just fall in love with instantly, and this next one is certainly one of those. This is the amazing Pharmacy Arms in Syston, run by Dave, who is such a good guy. Beer choices are fantastic. Decor is, well, let me not tell you too much. Why don't you see for yourself? Pharmacy Arms in Syston. Nice. But just across the way is the one I've been waiting for. You know, it's the one that I talk about all the time on Facebook. The one from Syston that really sort of sits in my heart. The Pharmacy Arms. It's a beautiful little gaff. I'll show you around on this video as well. All the stuff that they've got going on. The old some of the medical stuff they've got in there is a little bit out there, but it's great. and the beer selection here is second to none. So, as expected, when I ended up in the Pharmacy Arms, you know, obviously I've been drinking vodka and Diet Coke all day, but I got in here and Dave straight away stuck down a beer in front of me. It was a Yonder Key Lime Pie Sour, and it was beautiful, and I thank him for it, because it was nice to break those boxes up. Here he is. Here he is, the man himself. So we're going to create some kind of Leicestershire Bermuda Triangle between here, Brew in Ashby, and the Needle and Pin, because the craft beer houses in these three Leicestershire towns are superb, and the three of them could create such a wonderful. Since then, I've also had this plonk down, a Brennan's Irish Stout. If you like Guinness, you'll love this because it really is absolutely superb. And what's this one, Dave? What's it called?
That's Hamilton's Crunch.
This is Hamilton's Crunch. So it's a peanut stout.
A bit like a Reese chocolate bar.
A bit like a Reese. Yeah, that's good. That.
It's
a bit like a Reese. Yeah,
bar in a
a bit like a Reese chocolate bar in a glass. But this is.
It's better when it's a little bit warmer.
It's nice. It's nice when it's cold. But yeah, let me show you around. So this is so it's called a Pharmacy Arms. So as you can expect, some of the medical stuff that is quite a sight to behold. There are some pretty wicked type things in here, and it's dog friendly. Hello, sweethearts. Hello. But yeah, some of the medical memorabilia and stuff that you have in here is quite unique and quite interesting and quite good. And this is why this is my favourite pub in Syston, and why I like the place so much. But this is a big friend of mine, big buddy of mine. He's got some, he's had an addition of some sunglasses and a t-shirt since the last time I was here. Cedric, we call him. We call him Cedric. Yeah. He's not always wearing. Oh, he's a promotional tool now. That it's a promotional tool now. But yeah, some of the medical stuff that you'll find in here is pretty impressive. And yeah, always the cans and bottles fridge. We have to get these in. Here's the wave. Right, what's the pub you run?
Stamford Arms, Groovy. That needs to be on
She
the
means Groby, but yeah, Groovy. It's the Leicestershire accent, I think. Yeah, Groovy, G-R-O-B-Y. You tell me if you think that's a Groovy. Stamford Arms, Groovy. So we're going to go out there. We're going to go out there soon. But yeah, some of this, it's quite impressive, isn't it? But I love this place. It's a great pub. If you haven't been here before, this definitely you should come. Here we go.
Good guy, doing his own billetong at home. Eat my meat billetong.
Eat my meat.
He's got it in the rugby players. The Tigers players are here.
I'm not entirely sure if I go home and say to Holly, eat my meat, that I'm going to get the same reaction as that. But yeah, we'll try. But
we can always take her a bag of meat.
Syston knitting Banksy. Did this a Dave. Yeah, what a place. What a place. Isn't that decor cool? Said, I love Dave to pieces. He's such a lovely guy, and that is such a gem of a pub. Little town in Leicestershire, Syston. So yeah, if you don't know where it is, go and look that one up. Let's stick with the smaller pub thing. This next one's not necessarily a micro pub, but it is an independent, and it is smallish, like a micro pub, but it is in several different rooms because of the quirky layout. But I absolutely love the place. Ilkeston is somewhere that has kind of adopted me, I suppose. Every time I go there, they get me absolutely twatted. And I do mean twatted. If you watch the Ilkeston video that's on the channel all the way through, you'll see how drunk this guy was by the end of it. Anyway, the Burnt Pig there. I mean, there are several great pubs in Ilkeston, but I think the Burnt Pig has always stood out to me as being sort of the pinnacle of Ilkeston, or Ilson as the locals call it. It's just magical right from start to finish. So next up is the Burnt Pig at Ilkeston. At the back door of the Prince of Wales and along the side street too. I think it would be fair to say this was my favourite pub of Ilkeston last time I was here. And it just is. Burnt Pig, old ale house. Proper little micro pub. Does some absolutely banging pork pies, sausage rolls, cheeses, things like that. Wicked little place this is. So, very pleased to be back here. This is probably the one I was most excited about getting back to tonight. Here we are then. Burnt Pig old ale house. And that's what it looks like from the outside. Let's do this. I told you I love this pub. No, I love the people that run this. I love this place anyway. For half a crafty slanger off Castle Rock. You know me, I love a local. Love a local. $1.75 it would have cost me, but he refused to let me pay for it because he's one of them. Absolutely refused to let me pay for it. But look at this. I do spend too much at right now. Look at some of this that's on in here. The pork pie, remember, this pork pie kept me happy for about 3 days last time I come in here and took a pork pie and sausages and stuff as well. But look at this. It's a great little Great little micro pub. It just stretches on and on and on. I said you've got a whole real fire going and stuff like that. It's just a wicked little place. It honestly, for a micro pub, stretches on and on and on. Honestly, thing, dog friendly as well. Look at that. Hey, buddy. Ah, that's the most excited anyone's ever been to see me. I love places like this, and that's the whole reason that I do what I do is because we go around places like this. This is honestly, this was my favourite pub in Ilkeston last time. I've got to say, it probably still is. That's really good too. Miss some of these. Look, honestly, some of the offerings that you've got in here that you wouldn't even necessarily notice on the thing. I mean, hey, pina colada. No, I've avoided. I've avoided the old pina coladas tonight, probably because I haven't got time for someone to make one. But yeah, I'm on. But yeah, this is. It was my favourite pub last time I come to Ilkeston. I think it probably still is. This and the crafty one, 10 out of 10 pubs, both of them. Now, I couldn't do a video like this, could I, and not throw something a little bit touristy in there. One that most people will probably have heard of, if not already visited. But it is one of those iconic London pubs in Camden. It's the World's End. And I think that it needs including, because if you've never been, I mean, what kind of rock are you hiding under? The World's End at Camden is the next stop. Good pub at Camden Eye. It's one that I often frequent it whenever I'm back in Camden, and I do really like it. But so you don't need me to tell you anything about this, do you? So the World's End, they also own next door Underworld. Get it? Underworld. Underworlds. So yeah, they also own Underworld. It's their little gig music venue. We've been there for a gig recently. Really cool. Not tonight though. Just the World's End itself tonight. Oh, dog. Sorry, I always get distracted by dogs. Right, so the World's End is, I think it's number 19. We've got 4 more from here to do, I think, at least, and maybe we'll find something else. So World's End's up next. Some of the crafts and stuff on over here. They have those styrofoam tanks. That's tanks. It's a pretty cool looking pub, the mezzanine floor and stuff. But the best part for me of this place is always the older part of it, which is obviously the original pub bit. This part of the pub here. So this would have been, years and years ago, this would have been the original pub, the original part of the World's End pub before it got taken back and back and back. This is what it would have been. So I always think this is the coolest part. Kind of iconic, that one, isn't it? I said I bet most people have already heard of it or been to Camden. If you haven't been to Camden though, watch the Camden crawl that's on the channel and you'll see why I love Camden quite as much as I do. It's just a wicked place to go drinking. Anyway, up next, this is number 8 of the first 10 in this episode, and it's going to be a quirky one again. This one has a real story behind it, including a bear and a landlord and all sorts of historical stuff about it. I mean, I love Ashby de la Zouch anyway. Brew, that I'm going to feature in another episode of this, is one of my favourite pubs in the world, if not my favourite. If we lived in Ashby, I've been there all the time. But this one, just down the road from Brew, it's the White Hart in Ashby, and I'm just going to let the video do the talking and show you the rest of what is on offer in there. Another pub that I really, really love, because there is such a story behind this as well. I'm going to tell you, mate, it's about the bear and the landlord and everything like that. I'm going to show you the thing in the floor as well. Is the White Hart. And we've done a stack load of White Harts all over the country. But this is probably one of my favourite White Harts in the entire country. Purely because of this bear story. In fact, hold on. There's a little plaque outside that actually tells you what it is as well. So I'm going to show you the plaque. So here it is. So, in the 18th century, the most lively house in town, famous for its tame bear and reputed haunt of highwaymen. The story is that the landlord, whenever he get problem customers, he had a real life bear in the cellar. And if he had a problem customer he couldn't deal with, he'd release a bear to get rid of them. A bear! An actual bear! And I'll show you inside what I mean in a minute. Saying in this game, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And I know George. George is the assistant manager here. And look what he's done! To see the bear! Look, so this bear, look, and I'll show you from upstairs as well, but it stares through. So you can see tables and things up there. It stares through at you. So you can from upstairs, but I'll show you the upstairs view in a minute. But yeah. Oh, thanks, George. I wasn't this excited on my wedding day. I mean, that's miraculous, but this is what I'm talking about. So this is what I'm talking about. So you come back up into the bar, and the bar is there, and this is what stares up at you from down there. Is that bear that we've just been down to see. And this is the story. Rowdy customers thrown out and had a bear set upon them. I mean, the police sometimes say they're going to set a dog on you, but no one has ever said they're going to set a bear on me. I mean, the police haven't said they're going to set a dog on me, but you know, I've heard it on cop shows and things like that. But I mean, it's pretty special. So they've also got open mic night and stuff going on the first Thursday of every month. They also have normal live music on and Saturday every week. Not necessarily for about. They've got them on the January. It's just Saturdays. But it's a banging little pub. So much history. Such a. So you can watch the sport. It goes on and on and on. They're friendly. We've also got a well that leads to the tunnel system under Ashby. There are some stories and things behind that. You know me. I'm all about a little bit of culture and a little bit of history and a little bit of alcohol along the way. I'm having a great day. Now, I mean, who doesn't enjoy a good story about a bear chasing off unruly customers? Quirky, eh? Ashby is great anyway. Yeah, and Brew coming soon into a video, I promise you. I'm just going to go and do a much better video and take the one out of what we've done. But trust me, Ashby is well worth a look. And that is such a great, quirky story for any pub to have on it. But the next one, it won't take you long to look around this one, but it is pretty special. Little pub in Warwick that we found. Looks like it's built into a cave. Well, you'll see from the videos that it won't take you long to look around because the pub is miniature, but in personality, it's massive. This is the Eagle in Warwick. So far, absolutely loving Warwick, gotta be honest, but I thought I'd just show you how gorgeous the Eagle. Little tiny pub. And when I say little tiny pub, I mean little tiny pub, but little tiny pub with big atmosphere and big beer choices. So look in here, looks like a little archway underneath like caves, isn't it? But what a beautiful little place. And look, so obviously I'm happy already because we've got a Vault City and some absolutely brilliant options. So yeah, come to Warwick, make sure you come and have a look at this one because it's banging. What did I tell you? It didn't take you long, did it? But beautiful little place. Right, this brings me to number 10 on the video, and I called this in an interview when somebody was interviewing me on the radio not long ago. I called this the best pub I've ever been in. And you know what? I've been in a lot of pubs, but I stand by that because this place has a little bit of everything. It is pretty epic. It's been Camera Pub of the Year nationally 2 years in a row, and it's just phenomenal. Have a look around, feast your eyes upon the Tamworth Tap. This is one of those sort of rare moments where you'll sort of see me a little bit gushing and excited to be in somewhere because once again, not for the first time either, this pub that I'm about to go in now has won the Pub of the Year, Camera's Pub of the Year, but not just for Tamworth, for the entire country. I've heard so much about it before. Didn't come the last time we were here, missed it because we went on the other side of town and didn't know where we were going really. So I'm dead happy to be here, dead happy to be going in now because it's just one of those, like it's a... If something is rated so highly, especially in an industry that I love and the pubs, it's got to be good, isn't it? So, yeah, this one is a little gem. I've never heard a bad word said about it, and obviously to have once again won the National Pub of the Year award from Camera, full marks. And what a beautiful looking building it is. So, yeah, I'm dead excited about this one. Tamworth Tap, in we go. I totally see why. Look at some of the stuff they've got. Now, these are the crafts. You got the only one on. Oh, it's like that. Some wonderful choices on the real ale pumps. And it's just, yeah, I mean, that craft is a great selection here, but have a look around at what's on this side as well. What a selection of stuff, including the Delirium Red on a tap. Told you I'm steering clear of that. But what a beautiful, what a beautiful looking this is. I totally get why this is so highly rated. I found my own little corner down there, picking myself up there, but I found my own little corner on the side of the bar to sit in. But I mean, champion beers, it's exceptional. The staff are friendly. The beer choice, I mean, on the taps, the beer choice is just out of this world. I get it. I'm blown away. 10 out of 10 without a shadow of a doubt. This phenomenal pub. No Brennan's Irish Stout though. It's got the Galway Nitro Stout on, so I've gone with that. Should have gone for a sour because I had the Yonder Sour on the craft, and I didn't see that until I'd ordered the stout. So, you know, lives and learns. So yeah, got a bit of a yard at the back and stuff as well. So yeah, I can't say nothing more but 10 out of 10 for this wonderful pub. Spotted, you know, when I tag things in, this is what happens in it. So George and Louise that run this wonderful establishment have offered to show me around as well, and I'm on the 3rd floor. So it's this Tudor period, and the beam up there, that came out of an actual ship. We're going to find out, aren't we, what ship it was? Going to find out, but look at, just look at this. Is he out there? It's that wonderful Tamworth out the window. But just look at this, is just stunning.
Show you the castle.
Let's go. Go to the castle. Castle, they say around here, you know. But yeah, go to the castle. I'm going to leave you on, let you come with me. Here we go. Look out here. Oh, here we go.
Norman Castle.
Norman Castle up there, look, and you can see that from the window of the pub. And a Saxon wall, spoiled round here, I tell you. This pub is exceptional, it really is. So we've come downstairs outside now, so it just gets more and more impressive the more you go through. It really is beautiful in the back garden. A stage up there for artists that they have in the summer months and things like that. A Saxon wall, all King Arthur's doing on these slanted stones, I'm told. This that's got no roof on it at the moment is being turned into another usable space. I mean, fair play to them, so I couldn't do any of this, but just look at how beautiful this even looks from the back. They've got their own brewery on the side as well, and their own off-licence, and they do food out of here. You say about thinking about everything. This is why it's Canberra's National Pub of the Year. It's the last time I argue with Canberra, I tell you, because they've got this one bang on. I'm speechless, and that never happens here, but just... What lovely people. What a lovely pub. That's won the National Pub of the Year for a reason. And it's won it again for the same reason. It's just exceptional. They've got all bases covered. Everything you could possibly ever think that they've got it there. And they're still going. They're still creating more space. Still creating more bars. It's just wonderful. It really is. I mean, sometimes you go with a high expectation, someone you let down. That's exceeded my expectations, and my expectations were already really, really high. So yeah, well done Tamworth Tap, I totally get it, and I can't wait to come back. Well guys, that's it for episode 1. I hope you've enjoyed this. As I said, if there's any pub suggestions or things you'd like me to go and do and think should be in these 10 pubs you should visit, hit them my way. I said, we're going to be doing so many more of these. There's so many great pubs out there that I feel really should be being seen a lot more. Thanks for watching guys. If you don't subscribe already, please hit subscribe. We're back at you with episode 2 of this very, very shortly.